AfD as an extremist party. The classification by the BfV, Germany's domestic intelligence agency, has drawn fire from Washington. US Vice President J.D. Vance compared it to rebuilding the Berlin Wall, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio called the move tyranny in disguise. But Germany has hit back, saying its decision came after a thorough independent probe and invoked the lessons of Nazi Germany to justify the action against what it called dangerous ideology. The BfV has said that the AfD promotes an ethnic definition of citizenship, excluding groups, especially Muslims, from full participation in society. That, it said, is incompatible with the country's democratic principles. Let's take a listen to what the German Interior Minister had to say.
Die AfD ist als gesichert rechtsextremistische Partei einzustufen. Denn die AfD verfolgt erwiesenermaßen Bestrebungen gegen die freiheitlich-demokratische Grundordnung. Die AfD vertritt einen ethnischen Volksbegriff, mit dem ganze Bevölkerungsgruppen diskriminiert werden. Bürgerinnen und Bürger mit Migrationsgeschichte werden als Deutsche zweiter Klasse behandelt. Das widerspricht klar der Menschenwürdegarantie des Artikel 1 des Grundgesetzes. Ihre völkische Haltung zeigt sich in rassistischen Äußerungen, vor allem gegen Zugewanderte und Muslime.
The new classification allows expanded surveillance, including phone taps and undercover agents. The AfD, which surged to second place in this year's elections with over 20% of the vote, denounced the move as politically motivated. Party leaders claim they're being silenced by the establishment. But as calls grow to consider a full ban, polls show the controversy may be fueling even more support for the party among its base. We stay in Germany now, where a car has driven into a crowd in southwestern German city of Stuttgart, killing one person and injuring several others, according to the police. Stuttgart said police believe that it was a tragic traffic accident after a preliminary investigation. The incident has occurred as people were waiting at a metro stop when a Mercedes G-Class SUV slammed into the crowd. 8 people were injured, 3 of them seriously. One person was resuscitated at the scene, but a 46-year-old woman later died in hospital. The 42-year-old driver was arrested and is being questioned, but police stressed there are no indications of a deliberate attack. Authorities have cordoned off the area and services at the metro have been suspended. Traffic restrictions are in place in the centre of Stuttgart as police continue their investigation. This comes after several deadly car ramming attacks in Germany in recent months. Now let's turn our attention to the United States. President Donald Trump announced on Friday that his administration will revoke Harvard University's tax-exempt status. The move follows an ongoing attack on elite universities, which includes a recent freeze on federal grants to Harvard. The university, in response, called the revocation unlawful, saying it would set a dangerous precedent for higher education in America. The IRS has yet to comment, but while the Senate Democrats are calling for an investigation into potential misuse of executive power, Harvard's tax-exempt status allows for tax-deductible donations and funding crucial to scholarships, medical research, and technological growth. Trump's administration has faced backlash from non-profit groups, warning of wider consequences for all non-profit organizations. We stay in the United States once again, where the Trump administration is moving ahead with a major shake-up of America's spy agencies. According to a report, the White House plans to cut thousands of jobs across multiple intelligence agencies, including a cut of 1,200 positions at the CIA alone. These cuts, to be carried out over several years, come as part of what the agency calls as a hostilic strategy to align with President Trump's national security priorities. While many positions will be phased out through retirements and hiring freezes, some hires could now be laid off. The National Security Agency is also expected to downsize. Meanwhile, diversity and inclusion programs across the intelligence community have all been scrapped, a move that was criticized by advocacy groups. The CIA's director says the goal is to refocus on human intelligence and strategic threats like China.